Shalom, welcome back. I want to give all glory, honors, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to your occupants pushing his word in sincerity and truth. Just back with another quick lesson. And today I'm going to be dealing with basically how slavery, all right, is going to come back in a major way. Slavery is coming back in a major way. And slavery is a part of the scriptures and a part of the Bible and Bible prophecy to be exact. Because as we know, what happened to the children of Israel going into slavery, the opposite is about to happen to the heathen. And more importantly, the main one that is in control right now, Esau Edom, he is going to serve slavery and then ultimately be destroyed pursuant to the book of Obadiah. But I'm going to go right into the scriptures because this is something that we got to touch on and let you know that slavery is part of the plan, man. All right. It is something that's an integral part of the scriptures and an integral part of the gospel because it is something that's going to happen in the earth in a major way when that time comes. All right. Because yeah, the people, the powers that be, when they push the Bible, when they push so-called Christianity, they leave this out. All right. They leave out slavery. All right. And slavery is, like I said, a very foundational part of the scriptures, right? And so is payback. All right. Payback is also a very important part of the scriptures. And our people, our simple ass people, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, act like you don't want that payback, man. But for the ones of you that are in the spirit and understand what is coming to us, and that payback is needed, true justice is needed, and it will be served, right? So I'm gonna just go through a couple scriptures, a couple precepts that have been on my mind. The first one is in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 2, right? Actually, let me just start at 1. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. All right, this is yet to happen. This is a Bible prophecy because the people in that land right now does not fit the scriptures. And if those were the true people according to the scriptures, it would be peace in that land. But let me read that again. Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. The stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. So that's slavery in the kingdom of heaven right there in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, right? So we look over there in that land right now, in the land of Israel. Uh, where's the slaves, man? All right, where is the slaves? So you know, like I said earlier, they do not fit the prophecies. Let's keep going. It says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So that's coming, man, and that's something to look forward to. All right, that's something to actually be excited about because this this Edomite man has destroyed everything. He has turned everything upside down. He has destroyed the minds of the woman, took away her gender role. Now she's all masculine. All right. He done pushed his Sodom and Gomorrah doctrine all over the earth. He has genetically modified all the foods. All right. He done pumped up all the animals with hormones and threw poison in all the crops. Like it's a miracle that we're still alive with this demon running the earth. All right. But he's going to be taken out of the way and he's going into slavery according to scripture. Let me read it again. It says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So that day is coming. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrows and from thy fear, from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So we are going to get that payback, man, that big payback. You see? And Esau, Edom, and along with all these other nations are going into captivity according to the scriptures, man. All right? That is a major benefit to the kingdom of heaven. Because right now, guess what? We are underneath this Edomite right now. Okay, when you get up, when you go to work, when you pay your taxes, when you got to comply to this rule and comply to that, we're still underneath this man's system and underneath this man's hand. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Revelation 13 and 10. It says, He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints, right? And that's what we should be looking forward to. All right, this is another strike and cut against these churches. They just don't get it. They never talk about these types of scriptures. But these scriptures is something that the saints are faithfully waiting for. All right, they're waiting for the kingdom to be returned to Israel, as the apostles spoke about in the book of Acts, man. All right, when shall that kingdom, that rulership, be brought back? Because when that rulership comes, guess what? We got to have subjects to rule, and that's going to be ultimately the other nations. And first and foremost, it's going to be Esau Edom, which it tells you Esau Edom is the end of the world. It's on, this kingdom is going down on his watch, right? According to Bible prophecies, and he got a lot of sins to pay for, man. This damn devil, man. I was just listening to something on the radio. Actually, not on the radio. The Alex Jones whatever podcast or whatever, and they were playing some scientists from who was talking about human bioengineering or some shit like that. Wherefore, they keep talking about what's the words they be using? Climate change and how to how to, which is nothing but a buzzword and nothing but fucking propaganda. He was talking about climate change and how to engineer where we emit less greenhouse gas. This scientist guy, he was like, we can bioengineer humans to make them smaller so they emit less carbon dioxide or whatever. And he was saying all this and speaking all this with a straight face. And he was like, humans eat too much meat, so guess what? Just like you lactose intolerant, somebody might be lactose intolerant to milk. We can create a human where he's intolerant to meat. So these guys are nothing but Frankenstein, these other nations and these Edomites. All right, and they got to be put out of their misery because they will destroy everything in the earth. All right, and these were two proposals that these scientists were putting forward, man. All right, these people are insane, man, absolutely insane. Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Right, it says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee." Let me start up a verse. This is Psalms 2 and 7. "I will declare the decree the Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee," speaking on Yahweh Shai. "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession." So when you go into the gospel and you read about the second coming of Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and what he's going to get, right? The man that believe and have faith in him under him, right? They're going to be ruling under him, set up under him. And guess what? They're going to take part in the inheritance, and they're going to take part in the possession of the earth. All right? That's something, you really got to look forward to. All right? Verse 9, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." This is Bible prophecy, man. And this is talking about the Messiah, which people talk about as all love, as all butterflies and rainbow and all that madness. But when he comes back, he's coming back for hardcore rulership, man. Hardcore slavery is going to be established. You see, we just read about it. All right, Psalms 2 and 9. "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." Speaking about what? The heathen that the Lord is getting for inheritance, man. All right, that's slavery. Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Revelation and get a precept of that, and we'll end it off right there. Like I said, I just want to be straight to the point. and have you really think about, man, these things that are written within the scriptures, man. These prophecies, especially speaking on slavery, is a very foundational part of this gospel, man, of this message. All right, for everything to truly be right, uh, these things have to take place. Revelation 2:25, it says, "But that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end," this, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, as it talks about in the book of Matthew, I believe the 24th chapter. Uh, if you hold this faith, you do this work, right? You don't sell out, you don't take the mark of the beast, you don't do any of those things. Guess what? This is what it says. It says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." And we just spoke about the power that the Most High is given to his son, Yahushai. All right, Yahweh given to Yahushai, which is what? The possession of the heathen, the possession, right? The possession of the lands and the heathen. Okay? We're going to have a piece of that. And it's speaking about it right here. It says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter uh, shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father." And that's the point. All right? So, hey, start to get into your ruling class mentality, man. All right? Your ruling class mentality. This thing is going to be brought about through the spirit of prophecy. All right? Those mysteries in the heaven that Esau Edom is deeming UFOs, and the military is bringing out reports about it right now and pushing it. When those things come back and get down on this earth, all right, a certain amount of people are going into captivity, man. These heathen are going into captivity, all right, and that's something to be joyful about. But with that, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom, and next time.